President Bola Tinubu swears in Amopiton as INEC chairman harps on integrity. Legal team set to defend SEV on alleged terrorism charges. Deputy Governor Dennis Idahosa commends Governor Kwewolo for recovering Edu Specialist Hospital land. Analysts urge stronger government collaboration with security agencies. Plus, civil society groups, traders seek proper investigation into Owode killings incidents. Hello there, good evening. Many thanks for joining us on the news broadcast with me, Ogani Victor. I have my co-presenters across Benin and Lagos Network Center. I have Olohije Ohihokai will be joining me on the presentation tonight from our Benin Network Center. Olohije, good evening and thanks for joining me on the presentation tonight.
Good evening, Victor.
It's nice to have you. And at Lagos Network Center, Messilina Unko is also going to be co-anchoring the news. Hello, good evening, Messilina. Glad to have you join me on the presentation.
Good evening, Victor. Good to see you on the screen tonight.
It's good to see you too. And now let's bring you the news in earnest. President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Professor Joash Amokwiton SEN as the new chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. As State House correspondent Ika Ruata reports, the president charged Amokwiton to protect the integrity of Nigeria's elections and electoral process, as well as strengthening the institutional capacity of INEC.
I, Professor Joash Amokwiton, SEN, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That was Professor Joash Amokwiton taking his oath of office at 1:30 p.m. at the council chambers of the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja. At the ceremony held at the State House Council chambers, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu urged the new INEC chairman to serve with integrity and beyond reproach.
Our democracy has come a long way in 25 years. We have consolidated and strengthened our democratic institutions, particularly our electoral system, through innovation and reforms. We have learned a great deal along the way and have improved significantly from where we were many years ago. We must now remain committed to the principles that underpin democracy in a complex, multifaceted society.
Speaking after the ceremony, Amokwiton pledged to engage stakeholders to ensure free, fair, and credible elections across the country.
I've just taken the oath of allegiance and also the oath as the chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission. So I will reaffirm what I have just taken, that I'm going to defend the Constitution and the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
As INEC chairman, Amokwiton's immediate tasks include the Anambra governorship election in November and the FCT area council elections in February 2026. From the council chambers, Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja, Amikaro Atta, ITV News.
New election umpire right there, Professor Amokwiton, talking about the oath of allegiance. We look forward to a more credible election 2027. Still talking INEC, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Joash Amokwiton, SEN, says he is committed to upholding the highest standards of integrity and transparency in the discharge of his duties. He stated this on Thursday when he resumed office as chairman of the commission in Abuja. Joseph Kadri was there and now reports.
The conference hall of INEC was filled to capacity with staff of the commission gathered to welcome the new chairman, Professor Joash Amopitan, following his swearing in at the council chamber by President Bola Tinubu. In his remarks, the INEC chairman urges all staff to work in synergy to deliver the mandate of the commission. He expresses commitment to discharging his duties with utmost integrity and transparency.
I want to assure you of my commitment to upholding the highest standard of integrity, transparency, and discipline in all our operations. I want to give you that assurance. And also to let you know that our mandate is very clear as INEC. INEC has a constitutional responsibility and a statutory mandate, as we all know. Our mandate is clear, and what is it? To deliver free, fair, and credible elections that reflects the will of Nigerian people. To achieve this, we must work together as a team. The upcoming Anambra State governorship election is not just another electoral exercise. It represents a pivot opportunity for us to demonstrate our commitment to free, fair, and credible elections. The eyes of the nation are upon us, and it is our duty to rise to that occasion.
From Abuja, Joseph Kadri, ITV News.
And away from election matters now to other matters. The detained self-acclaimed leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has dismissed all members of his legal team and informed the Federal High Court in Abuja that he would henceforth conduct his own defense. The decision came during Thursday's resumed hearing on his terrorism trial as the Judge Justice James Omotosho fixed Friday, October 24th for Kanu to open his defense. Our judicial correspondent Joseph Kadri now reports.
At the resumed proceeding of the terrorism charges against Nnamdi Kanu, the prosecuting counsel, Adegboyega Omolo SAN, announced his appearance for the federal government. His counsel, Kanu Agabi, also announced his presence, stating that his presence in court was out of respect. He formally announced his withdrawal from the case following Kanu's decision to represent himself. Justice James Omotosho confirmed the lawyer's withdrawal and directed all members of Kanu's legal team, except senior advocate, to vacate the courtroom. Addressing the court thereafter, Kanu reaffirms that he had relieved his lawyers, ready to take charge of his defense. He objected to opening his defense, arguing that the court lacked jurisdiction to try him. Kanu based his objection on 4 grounds, including alleged contempt of a court of appeal judgment ordering his acquittal, claiming that the laws under which he was charged had been repealed. He also says denial of fair hearing and allegation that a medical report had found him fit for trial was forged. In response, Aumolo SAN says Kanu's allegation should be formally presented through a sworn affidavit to allow the prosecution to reply appropriately. He clarified that the Court of Appeal judgment Kanu relied on had been set aside by the Supreme Court on December 15, 2023, and described Kanu's claim as baseless. The prosecution also argues that the report was in court objection from any of the defense counsel, following an intervention from former counsel Onyechi Beazu SAN, who requested more time for Kanu to prepare. The judge grants the request and adjourns proceeding to Friday, October 24, for Kanu to open his defense.
A number of us who have been defending Nnamdi, he has decided to conduct his defense by himself. He has a right to do so. We respect that decision, and we wish him well going forward. That's all.
From Abuja, Joseph Kadri, ITV News.
Now let's take you to the National Assembly, where the federal lawmaker representing Oriowo, Ogunwonde Federal Constituency of Edo State, Honorable Billy Usawawu, has taken another step toward improving healthcare delivery across the state. Our correspondent reports that the lawmaker in his bill, which has scaled through second reading, is seeking to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act and to establish the Federal Medical Center EHO in Ogunwonde local government area of Edo State. The proposed legislation titled A Bill for an Act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act and establish the Federal Medical Center (EHO) Ohuwande, Edo State, and for related matters aims to strengthen healthcare infrastructure by providing quality and accessible medical services for residents of Edo State and its environs. Sponsored by Representative Billy Famous Usawaru, a member representing Orionwo Ohuwande Federal Constituency of Edo State, the bill seeks to formally include the proposed Federal Medical Center in EHO among the list of government-recognized health institutions under the Federal Ministry of Health. In his lead debate, Honorable Billy said the new center would help decongest existing facilities, reduce all forms of avoidable deaths, reduce medical expenses, and bring federal health care closer to rural and semi-urban communities in Edo State.
Mr. Speaker, the bill of medical 8 March 2071 be read for the second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
While soliciting support from the lawmakers, Representative Billy explained that when passed into law, the amendment will provide the legal framework for funding, staffing, and administration of the new facility, ensuring it meets national standards for federal medical centers across the country. The bill thereafter scaled through second reading through a voice note. From the House of Representatives, Organi Victor, ITV News. Away from that now, as the world marks World Polio Day, the 6 Rotary International districts in Nigeria have rolled out an immunization outreach across the 6 area councils of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. ITV's Victoria Lauer reports that the governor of Rotary International District 9141, Anthony Warigene, emphasized that although Nigeria has been declared free of wild polio virus, vigilance remains crucial to prevent any resurgence.
To commemorate World Polio Day, Rotarians led by the District Governor, Rotary International District 9141, visited Kuje Primary Health Center to sensitize mothers and administer vaccines to children aged 0 to 5 years. The Governor of Rotary International District 9141, Anthony Osaratin Wogihen, reiterated Rotary's unwavering commitment to ensuring that every child lives free from polio-induced deformities.
Rotary is trying to eradicate polio from the world, and the fight has started. We've been able to eradicate it in 99.9% achievement so far. Nigeria was removed from the list in 2020, but we are seeing signs of circulating virus still in Nigeria. Hence, the need to step up the level of awareness by immunizing these children to avert any reoccurrence of white polio virus in Nigeria. So that's why we are doing what we are doing. And as you heard when I was talking to the women, I appeal to them to be our polio ambassadors.
Also speaking at the event, the president of the Rotary Club of Abuja Metro, Frederick Odika, highlighted the consequences for children who miss out on the polio vaccination.
It brings deformity to young ones, and we are not looking at the future with deformed children, deformed youth, deformed adults. That's the whole essence of keeping this at bay.
Nursing mothers at the outreach echoed similar sentiments, sharing how the vaccine protects their little ones from a future of pain and stigma.
They say it helps the children to avoid sicknesses, like
to prevent children not to be sick anymore, and also help them even in the future.
The message remains clear and powerful. Every child deserves a life free from polio-related deformities, a goal achievable only through sustained community-wide vaccination. From Abuja, Victoria Lawal, ITV News.
And moving on now, the chairman of the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, born Comrade Salihu Dembos, has unveiled the 2025 edition of the Nigeria Broadcasting Awards. ITV's Abigail Aderemi report that Comrade Dembos, while unveiling the event in Abuja, said it is a platform to promote media excellence and innovation and to celebrate high-quality journalism, storytelling, and responsible media practice.
This gathering is a press briefing to herald the 2025 edition of the Nigeria Broadcasting Award, TNBA, which was endorsed by all media houses during the 75th General Assembly of Bonn. Speaking at the event, the of the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, BON, and the Director General of NTA, Comrade Saliu Dembo, said the awards aim to foster a culture of healthy competition among media practitioners and to reward exceptional broadcast media organizations.
Our industry's premier platform for celebrating excellence, professionalism, and creativity in broadcasting. The Nigeria Broadcasting Award has continued to grow as credible and unifying initiative, one that recognizes outstanding contribution by broadcasting professionals and organizations across the country.
Responding to questions from journalists, the committee chairman, Bayo Awoshimo, highlighted the award categories and the mode of selection.
If you subject it to a public voting, there's a likelihood that you may have a slant that may not reflect professionalism. And that is exactly why we have decided that we don't want to subject it to experience influences.
And it promises to be a landmark event. It will be transmitted live both on radio and television stations across the nation, with an expected audience of dignitaries, industry leaders, and guests numbering over 2,000.
The 2025 edition of the TNBA is scheduled to hold in Abuja on Thursday, the 4th of December, 2025. From Abuja, Abigail Adirebi, ITV News.
And that story concludes our network package from the Federal Capital Territory of Abuja. As I now hand you over to Olahiji, who is waiting patiently to continue the news from Abini Network Center.
Many thanks, Victor, and a warm welcome to our Benin Network studio. We start out with this report that says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated the Managing Director of Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Limited, NLNG, Dr. Philip Mishibila, on his election as Secretary General of the Gas Exporting Countries Forum, GECF, at the 27th Ministerial Meeting on the forum held in Doha, Qatar. President Tinubu also congratulated the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Gas, Berikpe Ekpo, on his emergence as President of the 2026 GECF Ministerial Meeting, a development that will further consolidate Nigeria's leadership in global gas diplomacy. The President, in a congratulatory message by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, expressed confidence that Dr. Mishibila and Ekpo will represent Nigeria with distinction and work with other member nations to strengthen cooperation, stability and inclusiveness in the global gas markets. He said Nigerian government is proud of Mishibila's election as Secretary General and Ekpo's emergence as President of the GECF Ministerial Meeting, as the two positions reflect the international community's confidence in Nigeria's leadership and technical expertise in the global gas sector. President Tinubu said natural gas remains the cornerstone of Nigeria's industrial growth, energy and security and economic transformation, under the administration of Renewed Hope agenda, adding that the country shall remain a dependable voice in advising equitable energy access and a cleaner energy future. The state government plans to relocate the Ministry of Education and all affiliated departments to a newly completed facility in Iyaro, Benin City. Is exciting. Mixed reactions from residents of Benin City as it elicits mixed reactions from residents of Benin City with the relocation deadline just days away. Questions are being raised about the feasibility of the move and the readiness of the new premises. Pius Nsogo has details.
4 days to the deadline set by the Governor, Senator Monday Ukpebulu, for the relocation of the Ministry of Education and affiliate department to the newly renovated complex at Iyaro, signs of readiness remain unclear. although a few workers were seen on site, there is little to suggest that the premises will be fully operational by Friday, October 24th. This development follows an earlier report by Independent Television and Radio, which highlighted the apparent abandonment of the project. In response, Governor Ukpebolo visited the site and declared it would be transformed into an education hub by the said deadline.
I believe Mr. Governor has seen that it may not be totally feasible because there's a lot of work that needs to be done there. Toilets, soakaways, and all those things are things that will be put in place, and proper finishing and furnishing of such a hub ought to be done before the directive.
By now, they ought to have been showing signs that they want to move. You see, Nigerians always like last-minute rush.
Despite skepticism, some residents were of the opinion that the governor's initiative holds promise. They said turning the complex into an education hub is a brilliant idea and can modernize administration in the sector.
He came into office about 10 months ago. He started by looking at the projects initiated by Obaseki. That has never happened.
Locate all the education to be at one place. We thank God and we pray for the governor. We thank the governor.
I think it's the best we can think of for now. I want to really commend the governor for that gesture.
As the October 24th deadline approaches, all eyes are on the Yaro facility and whether the government's ambitious timeline can be met. From Benin, Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, has commended Governor Monday Ukpebolo for his swift intervention to ensuring the recovery of Edo State Specialist Hospital property allegedly encroached upon. Right Honorable Idahosa gave the commendation when the management of the hospital paid him a courtesy visit at the Government House, Benin City. Deborah Agbefu reports that other groups also visited the Deputy Governor.
Receiving the management team of the Edo State Specialist Hospital, Benin, the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, said Governor Ukpebolo's decisive action to reclaim the hospital's land encroached upon by the Museum of West African Art, MOA, was in the best interest of the Edo people. He noted that the hospital is in dire need of expansion and assured that the state government would take all necessary steps to ensure the facility meets the healthcare needs of Edo residents. The Deputy Governor urged the hospital management to collaborate closely with the state government in delivering quality healthcare services to the people.
In the 5 pillars of Edo State agenda led by distinguished Senator Monday Ukpebolo, after security is health, and we are taking health as a priority. So
what you are doing in the state, supporting the ESCO and moving our state forward. And we are happy at Edo Specialist Hospital that this government is very supportive of that, particularly the zeal and the passion with which you followed us.
Right Honorable Idahosa also received members of the Edo State Council of the Radio, Television, Theatre Arts Workers Union, RATAO, as well as members of the Sound of Glory Choir from Living Faith Church, who were also on courtesy visits. The Deputy Governor told his guests that plans are underway to organize a talent hunt for gospel singers in Edo State and solicited a partnership and support. From Government House, Benin City, Deborah Agbefu, ITV News.
And guest on 60 Minutes Nigeria on Thursday said the creation of state police will complement other security agencies to tackle insecurity in the country. The guest took a deep look into the growing trend of insecurity in the parts of Edo State, with Ekpoma cited as one of the major flashpoints. Gladys Jamu has details.
The guests, Dr. Royo Ayemeri and Mr. Awaifo Omoegbe, expressed deep concern over the increasing rate of violent crimes, including kidnappings, which have disrupted economic activities and instilled fear in residents. They noted that in recent weeks, several cases of abduction and attacks have been reported in Edo State, including Ekpoma and its environs, leaving many questioning the level of security presence in the area. They emphasized the urgent need for the Edo State government to strengthen collaboration with security agencies and community vigilante groups to ensure a coordinated response to the threat.
The agitation of state police, as far as I'm concerned, is a very welcome development. The issue of state police, as like other laws, there are challenges too. We should be prepared for such challenges too. But I feel that it might bring a new dimension to our security situation in this country.
If you look at what is happening, as a matter of fact, you look at the Nigerian Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the police, the civil defense, and all of that. You see that there is a shortfall. The population is much, and you need serious manpower to do this policing, to do this security work.
Some members of the public also contributed to the program through phone calls.
We know we cannot just solve it all. Let's stay policing, and even community policing be introduced. We should be thinking on how do we use technology to advance the struggle. As of today, you will agree with me. Now you talk about state policing, federal policing. As the way modern Nigeria is structured today, state policing will not work.
60 Minutes Nigeria is aired every Thursday on independent television from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. From Benin, Gladys Ijamu, ITV News.
The news broadcast on independent television. About time we took you to Lagos Network Center now, where Mercelina Unko is waiting to give us stories from that axis. It's over to you.
Thank you, Victor. From a Lagos Network studio, some civil society groups in Lagos State have called on the state government to immediately compensate the families of victims of the recent Owode Onirin killings and to facilitate free post-mortem examinations at no cost to bereaved families. The groups at a press conference also urged the Nigerian police force to restrict its claim that no trader was killed during the August 27 Owode Onirin massacre and to produce a transparent and credible report on the incident. Joshua Okata has details.
Addressing journalists, the civil society group said the recent statement by the Nigerian police aimed at downplaying the death of innocent traders and distorting public perception is unacceptable. They described it as shocking and insulting that the police are attempting to conflict the Owode Onirin massacre with an unrelated robbery and execution incident in Igbogbo, Ikorodu in an effort to deny the obvious. The groups called on the federal government, National Assembly, National Human Rights Commission, Nigerian Bar Association, and other civil society organizations to ensure that justice is not buried under official denials.
The Owode Onirin massacre is not a rumor. It is a painful reality etched in the heart of widows, orphans, and traders who watch their colleagues slaughter in broad daylight. CHSR stand firmly with the victims and their families. We refuse to allow history to be rewritten by the powerful and well, and we shall continue to speak truth to power until justice is served and those responsible for this atrocity are held accountable.
Some of the traders, while expressing their pain, said they were disappointed to hear that the police denied the incident that took place at the Owode Onirin market, even though the Commissioner of Police CP Jimoh Moshood visited the scene on the day of the tragedy.
Back here, the CP himself saw all these policemen that they said they come from KCID. He said, where do you people come from? Some said they come from Surulere, some come from Papa Ajegule, Ajeromi Palodu. He said, why are you people here?
As of the time of filing this report, the Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer, CP Abimbola Adebisi, was said to be on an official assignment and could not comment on the matter. From Lagos, Joshua Okata, ITV News.
Thanks, Josh. About time now for a quick commercial interlude. When we return, more stories. Please stay with us.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Moving on, the Edo State Commissioner for Environment and Stability, Barrister Nosa Adams, has called for greater unity and collaboration among agencies under the ministry to enhance environmental management and promote sustainability development across the state. He made the remark during a strategic meeting with heads of agencies in Benin City. Egosa Agbolao has details.
Commissioner for Environment and Sustainability, Barrister Nosa Adams, held a strategic meeting with heads of agencies under the Ministry of Environment and Sustainability. Barrister Adams said teamwork and proper coordination are essential to achieving the government's environmental goals. He explained that since assuming office, he has been reviewing relevant laws and departmental briefs to ensure that all actions of the ministry are guided by legal and professional standards. The Commissioner added that the ministry will give priority to waste management, reforestation, erosion control, and the proper regulation of signage across Edo State.
We are here to synergize the two and make sure we get the result that is well desired. And above all, you know, in a situation like this, when you have agencies on that ministry, you must be able to put it in proper perspective. You don't want us to have wrong impressions. The laws are very clear.
Agency heads, including the Acting General Manager of the Edo State Signage and Advertisement Agency, Mr. Destiny Ebagwa, and Mr. Loki Enehita Inegbinehi, pledged their support for stronger collaboration. The Permanent Secretary, Mr. Jude Ekpo, described the ministry and its agencies as a single ecosystem that must work to deliver results for the state government.
At every point, he has to know what is happening as far just for oversight function. Let him know what you are doing so that he can relate better to the public.
Also present at the meeting were Honorable Valentine Aswin, Pastor Stanley Igodao, Mr. Okoyomo Bawa Mohammed, and Mr. Umo Osatoame Victor. Egosa Agbolao, ITV News.
The acting chairman of Uwanda local government, Honorable Austin Rotimi Mafidon, has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to improve the welfare and living standard of the people across all communities in the local government area. He gave the assurance during the walk-in visit to Orio Ozolua community, where he promised to provide 300 kVA transformer to boost electricity. Oluwafemi Farayola has details.
Honorable Imafidon and his entourage were warmly received by natives and residents of Orio Ozolua community. Speaking on behalf of other leaders, Mr. Moses Godwin expressed appreciation to the council chairman for his visit. He highlighted key challenges faced by the community, including lack of electricity, water supply, market facilities, and security. In his response, Honorable Austin Imafidon thanked the people of Orio Ozolua for their hospitality and commended Governor Monday Okpebholo for his development strides, particularly the recent road construction that has enhanced access to the community. The chairman further assured the residents of his administration's readiness to address their needs and announced the donation of a 300 kVA transformer to boost electricity supply in the community.
When I came to this place, there was no road to access this place. But you see the wonder of Akpako Rescue. You see the kind of fantastic job the governor is doing. When my brother called me here, I saw some letters from Orio Ozolua requesting for transformers. The basic reason why we are here today is to confirm where they want this transformer. Let us check. And if we feel the number of houses that are there deserve the transformer, we'll get the transformer here within the next few weeks.
Honorable Imafidon reaffirmed that his administration remains focused on providing essential infrastructure and fostering peace and security across all wards of Uwande local government area. Oluwafemi Farayola, ITV News.
The acting chairman of Ego Local Government, Honorable Osaro Eribo, has signed into law a new by-law establishing the proof of address requirement for all residents within the local government area. Patience Aragua reports that the official signing ceremony took place at the local government secretariat Uselu in Benin City. The report is presented by Jolade Ojo.
The ceremony featured the formal presentation of the bylaw to the acting chairman, Honorable Osaro Eribo, by the clerk of the legislative arm, Mrs. Tracy Ben Musa. It was witnessed by the leader of the legislative arm, Right Honorable Nusa Izebua, alongside other members of the legislative arm.
A bylaw of proof of address for residents of Ego local government to serve as a working document to boost security and attendance development in the local government. I hereby present the bylaw on behalf of the Ego local government legislative.
Shortly after assenting to the bylaw, Honorable Eribo described it as a people-oriented initiative designed to improve local governance, enhance security, and ensure proper documentation of residents. He stated that the proof of address scheme would enable the council to plan better for community development, manage demographic data effectively, and support security agencies in maintaining peace and order.
Yes, the bylaw is here, and I promise the good people of Ego that this document that is before me today, I'm going to look at it and put every modalities in place to ensure that everybody in Ego is being carried along.
In his remarks, leader of the legislative arm, Right Honorable Nusa Izebua, commended the executive arm for its commitment to grassroots governance, transparency, and citizen welfare. Goodwill messages from various stakeholders lauded the initiative as a proactive step towards structured, secured, and accountable governance in Ego local government area. Present at the event were top council officials led by the head of local government administration, Dr. Matthew, who praised the strong synergy between the executive and legislative arms of the council. From Benin, Jola Diuju, ITV News.
You're on to the network news on Independent Television. We'll be right back after the sports. Many thanks for staying tuned. Moving on, natives of Igwe Ero community along Benin-Lagos Express Road of Yan North-East local government area, Edo State, have congratulated their son, Honorable Charity Uyiwe Amayavo, on his appointment as Commissioner for Youth Affairs. The people of Igwe Ero, in a congratulatory message, said the prestigious appointment is a testament of Charity Amayavo's exceptional leadership skill, unwavering dedication, and unrelenting passion for powering the youth. The statement said Amayavo's expertise and commitment to youth development will undoubtedly inspire and motivate young people to reach their full potential. The people of Igwe said they have no doubt that as a bona fide son and indigene of the community, Charity Amayavo tenure will be marked by innovative initiatives, remarkable achievement, and meaningful impact on the lives of young people. While wishing him the best as he embarks on the new journey, they extended their profound appreciation to Edo State Governor, most distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, for his immense contribution and steadfast dedication to the welfare of the people with renewed purpose, unity, and prosperity. A disturbing video has surfaced online where the senior special advisor to Edo State Governor on digital media, Mr. Kelechi Chukwu, popularly known as Apostle Kasi, made a life-threatening statement instigating some unknown group in the diaspora to violently attack former Governor Godwin Obaseki. Joy Obaisiagbon has details.
Good people of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, they come to blame. Wagbe Ogagwafo, Wagbe Mogiwa na mi senuna, or Wagwafo wa mujakeku. Beni yo efe, Ozwa, Olowe, Beni yo efe. Make it clear, give Obaseki an open disgrace. Mona, give am o. Now I hear story. Deliver your police unit in his face.
Following the video, a group of concerned Edo youth recently converged on the NUJ Edo State Council Press Center, Benin City, to express their displeasure.
We have watched the viral video being circulated by various social media platforms, where one Kelechi Chukwu, who is a senior special assistant to the Edo State Governor on digital media, where he made statements in Benin language and in Pidgin English, where he said that his notorious group in Dublin should beat up the former governor, and that he was the one who sent them, and that they should not fail him, that they should make sure they beat the former governor, if possible, to kill him.
They called on the Edo State government and relevant authorities to carry out thorough investigation and take swift action to address the situation.
We are also using this medium to call the attention of the Edo State government to this issue, because never has it been heard that a previous government official is threatened by a senior special assistant or any other government official.
When contacted, Apostle Kasi said his words were misinterpreted.
I'm only saying that there are ways you can beat a man by giving a man a question of his failures.
From Benin, Joy Obaisiagbon, ITV News.
Waiting they happen.
In a bid to restore structure and democratic governance within the Performing Musician Employers Association of Nigeria, PMAN, the Edo State chapter has held a crucial stakeholders meeting. The meeting, which took place at our No Hotel in Benin City, brought together prominent musicians from across the state who express support for inclusiveness, accountability, and a new direction for the union. Oluwapelumi Abioye completes the reports.
The meeting was convened by the new interim governor of the association, Benson Hosa, who officially announced the end of Comrade Willie Egenova's 8-year tenure, marked by leadership without elections. He emphasized the need to restore transparency and uphold democratic values, declaring all executive positions open for contest by eligible and interested members.
I wish to categorically state it clear that I have been saddled to take the ship of Pima Edo State chapter to a new and democratic level with an open door policy and create a level playing field for everyone. I want to reassure you all that we will all contribute towards healing the wound and mending these broken fences.
Members in attendance described the development as a step in the right direction towards repositioning Piman Edo chapter for better representation and sustainable growth in the music industry.
It was the end of a chapter, like I've said, the beginning of a new era. So I indulge every other musicians, artists of our kind to please throw their support behind Benson Hosa because the moving train is on now. You have to board.
The national has sacked the former governor, and we're approaching a new governor now. So I call this meeting to let them know that we have a new governor. They will not go to the election to bring a new person, and in 6 months' time.
A revolution is about to happen in the association of Pima. The government wants to change. We are ready to support anybody that wants to pick the race, that want to, that want to contest.
From Benin, Oluwapelumi Abioye, ITV News.
The Performing Musician Employers Association of Nigeria, PMAN, affirms the authentic and recognized leadership of its Edo State chapter remains under the capable administration of Mr. Willie Egenova. He continues to operate under the directive of the legitimate National Working Committee, NWC, led by Chief Fruitful Mekweye, the lawful confirmed national president. A statement jointly issued by the national president, Chief Fruitful Mekweye, and General Secretary Boniface Itodo Ita Boni, PMAN clarifies the situation following a letter circulated by the restrained former PMAN president, Mr. Priti Ukafo, titled The Removal of Witi Egenova as Administrator, Edo State Chapter of PMAN. The statement emphasizes that the authentic national leadership of PMAN, empowered by the substituting court judgments, categorically states that Mr. Priti Ukafo has no legal authority or capacity to act or issue directives on behalf of PMAN. He remains restrained by a competent court from presenting himself as PMAN president. It notes that Mr. Ukafo has publicly acknowledged the existence of this court judgment and has challenged it. However, until the judgment is overturned, it remains valid, binding and enforceable. The statement also declares that any action, appointment or communication from Mr. Ukafo is non-void and without legal effect. Specifically, the purported appointment of Mr. Benson Hosa as an alternative leader in Edo State is illegal, baseless and intended solely to cause disunity and confusion within the PMAN Edo State chapter. Finally, the statement announced that the Edo State PMAN election is officially scheduled for November 19, 2025. It will be conducted by the neutral Edo PMAN Independent Electoral Commission in accordance with PMAN's constitutional provision and the court-recognized national structure. And as a size of a package on the network news, Oluije Oikokai, do have yourself a blessed night rest. Bye for now.
ITV, certainly the best.